What's going on, YouTube? This is Chris Albert. Sorry I haven't been producing videos in the last couple of days or over the weekend. I've been pretty sick. I still have a touch of the flu. That's why I look like crap right now on the camera. Though I still have this gorgeous bone structure and this gorgeous face. Suck it, everybody. Anyways, what I want to talk to you right now is I've been getting a lot of questions about carbohydrate timing and when should I be eating carbs, when should I not be eating carbs, and maybe some of the other videos that I've done on insulin sensitivity might have confused you. I'm going to try to clear all that up right now. In my ebook, Getting to Shredded, I talk about 3 phases of fat loss. I'm going to divide these up for all of you based on body fat percentage. The first phase, which I'm going to talk about in this video, is going to be for those of you who are over 15 to 20% body fat. Those of you who are looking to just begin a leaning out phase. And then the next 2 videos will cover for those of you who are closer to 10%, and then for those of you who are closer to trying to get more extreme muscle definition. I encourage all of you to watch all 3 of these videos. I'm going to try and produce all of them tonight and get them up tonight. So let me know if any of you have any questions. Here's the deal. So phase 1, you are over 15 to 20% body fat. You have a significant amount of adipose tissue around your midsection, and you're looking to get rid of it. And so you're trying to start a diet plan. What do I do? How do I time my carbohydrates? How do I do this? I cover all of this in the Getting to Shredded ebook. It's up to you whether you want to get it or not. I'm not trying to, well, yeah, I'm trying to plug it, of course. It's a great book, a fucking masterpiece. But if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. I'll still talk to you guys. If you are having a significant amount of buildup of fat around your midsection, it signifies a couple of things. One, you might have been eating too many fucking cheeseburgers or calories or whatever for a while. 2, it's a significant signal that you are at least mildly insulin resistant. 3, if you're way over 20% body fat, it's a significant signal that you are also leptin resistant. So what do we do? How do we get you into a point where you are going to be burning fat, given the damage that you have done to your metabolism, right? So diet-wise, the first thing that I would recommend is not jumping into a crazy caloric deficit right off the bat. Okay. Now, some of you out there are going to be like, well, dude, you say only eat carbohydrates once a day. And, what are you talking about now, Chris? So I recommend a first phase, a very temporary phase, a phase that shouldn't last more than 10 to 15 days, right? Where you are feeding your body. Okay. This is the one time where you should be eating more servings than 1 serving of fruit per day. You should be eating significant amount of carbohydrates, and you should be eating a good amount of fat and protein to tell your body that it's okay to burn fat. Because fat used to be what kept us surviving. Fat was one of those things that helped us throughout our evolution to survive those long treks and those searches for food, when we're like, oh, there's no woolly mammoth around here. Let's eat these little tiny berries here, and that might get me going for the next 20 miles until I find a fat-ass woolly mammoth and then stick my spear in it. That sounded probably a lot more perverted than I wanted. Anyways, so what do we do? At the very beginning, when you're trying to do what I call the metabolic recharge phase, you want to do a few things. 1, 40% of your calories should come from protein, 40% of your calories should come from carbohydrates, and then 20% of your calories should come from fats. Remember, that might sound like a lot of carbohydrates to you right now, but that this is a temporary phase. I don't expect you to lose fat during this phase. But you are going to be feeding your body and telling it that it's okay, that you can burn fat. See, what you do when you overeat is you start to damage your metabolism. And that danger setting for when our bodies say, whoa, we don't, you're getting too lean, that gets a little bit higher. It gets a little bit higher than the normal baseline should be. Because you've basically raised that standard for survival. You've said to your body, we can't survive less than having 20% fat stores. So a lot of you get stuck. This first phase helps to say to your body, dude, here's a bunch of nutrition. It'll be okay. Okay? So 40% from protein, 40% from carbohydrates, 20% from fats. Now, when should you be eating these? Well, I recommend at least one serving of fruit for each of the first 4 meals of the day. Again, I've said in the past that you shouldn't be eating more than one serving of fruit per day. But remember, again, this is a temporary phase for those of you who are following the Getting to Shredded program. 2, you need to be consuming most of your complex carbohydrates, at least 75% of your carbohydrate intake, within 2 hours, 90 minutes to 2 hours after your meal. Now, if you're fatter, I'd recommend not doing any kind of post-workout carb shake at all. I'd recommend extending that period of time to at least 90 minutes until you eat after you work out. In addition to that, after those 10 days, these carbohydrates are going to go away. They're going to go away gradually because your body doesn't want to give up that fat. We have to say, okay, buddy, come on. We have to grab it by the hand and go. Regardless of how you want to fucking look, your body is going to do what it wants to do, which is survival. Now, you may have tricked it into thinking that being fat is survival. And so that's how this works. As we move along, after those 10 days, you're going to start to cut those carbohydrates. But I will talk about that in the next video. And for those of you who want to read more about it, check out the Getting to Shredded ebook. It's up on my website, www.gettingtoshredded.com. If not, just keep watching my videos and you'll get a clue. So, peace out.